Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for taking your own time out to click on this video right here where I'm going to put this into my third annual Christmas special. Violent Night is directed by Tommy Wirkola, who previously made Dead Snow 1 and 2. Not seen those movies, but I've heard a lot of people like those movies. And we've got a cast here such as like David Harbour, John Leguizamo, Alexis Louder, Gigandet, Alexis Louder, Beverly D'Angelo, and Leah Brady. And essentially the plot of this movie is all around a group of mercenaries take over a family compound on Christmas Eve, wanting to steal some money from a vault. However, they're not prepared for what is about to stop them, and that is Santa Claus. So yeah, when I'm going into this movie, I was kind of excited for it. I checked out the trailer. I loved seeing the trailer. Me and my partner, Emma, also had seen a trailer together when we went to see a different movie, I think The Menu, a couple of weeks back now, and we were really hyped for this. We were like, right, we're going to go check this out. So we turned up tonight with our Christmas jumpers and all, and I've got to say that this was a really fun movie. I do know that it is made from like the producers of like Nobody and Bullet Train. Nobody, definitely a great movie if you've not seen that one, with Bob Odenkirk and Christopher Lloyd. But yeah, this movie was really great in terms of the practical effects and the blood that was used and the choreography that's also used here. David Harbour gives a great performance as, of course, Santa Claus. And I've also got to give a big special shout out to Leah Brady, who plays Trudy, the little young girl in the movie. She was also great. So all around, this was a fun, violent movie. Yeah, I can say that kind of, adults can certainly watch this, even if you're not massively into violence, as long as you kind of say like the violence level of, say, like Bullet Train and Nobody. This one will probably be fine for you as well. This one is really got like a nice story at the helm of it, with this family, with their daughter Trudy, who just wants for Christmas for her mum and dad to make up. She doesn't want any presents, she just wants her kind of family to be back together again. Whereas David Harbour's character of Santa Claus is kind of starting to lose the magic, because every year at Christmas he's getting kids who just like, oh, I just want money, or I just want a video game, and that kind of stuff, and especially like money. It's kind of like he was saying, like kids nowadays are just like on the want all the time, or it's like more of a demand than just being like, I wish I had this gift kind of thing. So it's definitely some messages there in terms of like how myself as a kid, and compared to, say, a kid nowadays, definitely two different generations and two different maybe approaches to Christmas. But I definitely liked and could relate with that to an extent as well, being like, wow, when I was a kid, I could only dream of having this for Christmas, or this item, or whatever it is. Whereas nowadays, I guess it's more of a kind of a common purchase, I guess, but might just be me. So yeah, I really enjoyed the practical effects here. The acting all around was good here. There was a couple of annoying characters, but at the end, the actors who were in those characters, I played them well. So, like Cam Gigandet, for example, he just plays like a goofy character kind of thing, which he does in quite a few movies, being honest with you. Yeah, I really enjoyed the practical effects here. The choreography with the kind of action set pieces as well are done really well, with a very good first act and a very good third act, which really like finished the movie off strong, in my personal opinion, that third act. So all around, this is just a fun movie. You can't just switch your mind off and just take the movie for what it is. If I've got any negatives with Violent Night, is there's maybe one or two moments of CG that isn't very good, but you can kind of forgive it because the movie itself is just a fun movie. But I'd say my kind of biggest complaint is the second act of this movie, where it definitely does slow down, because we get like a really high start to this first act and kind of this breaking at a family compound. Then we get kind of like a very slow second act, kind of explaining a little bit about Santa Claus and a little bit of a backstory of Santa Claus, and then this relationship with Trudy, who gets this walkie-talkie, believes that she can directly connect with Santa, so she's talking to Santa, and that's in the trailer, so that's not a big spoiler here. And that part's fine, don't get me wrong, like the emotional part between those two were great, but we also get some kind of like weird backstory angle with Santa, and I'm not going to tell you anything about that for spoilers. I definitely kind of thinks as if it's maybe material there to possibly make a prequel in the future, I guess, out of that. But for this movie, I don't think it really works. I don't think it was needed. Could have been shaved off at least an easy 5-10 minutes through that. And I think overall that would have just helped the pacing a little bit, because that second act does slow down quite a bit before it just pick up into a awesome third act and what you really kind of came to see for the title of Violent Night. So overall, my score for Violent Night is a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So have you seen this movie? Are you going to go check it out? Leave any and all comments down below so we can continue the discussion down there, and I'd love to know your thoughts on Violent Night, or if you're going to go check out this movie. Also, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And are you aware that I also have a Patreon? Yeah, that's right. For only £2 per month, you get access to early videos, my release schedules, you get to see what comes onto the channel, and so much more stuff coming very soon, including exclusive Patreon Q&As. So the link is down below in the description box if you do want to sign up. Really appreciate all support. I'm going to give a massive thank you to all my awesome patrons who help support the channel. But until the next time I see you, I'll be seeing you later.